Well, it's August and finally time to enjoy the sunshine in Seattle. But what's happening in real estate? Hello, I'm Catherine Ware from Coldwell Banker Bain, Issaqua, and today I'm talking about the current state of our local market and how on earth are home prices still on the rise. Home prices have continued to rise in our area and throughout the US despite America's housing market being in the throes of a correction, or a slowdown, whatever you'd like to call it. It's defying what many experts predicted, and just maybe conventional wisdom too. We hear all the time in the media that home buyers can't afford higher home prices on top of higher mortgage interest rates. That's just not what we're seeing. However, deals are falling through, bidding wars are drying up, and six-figure offers over asking price are gone. So how is it possible that median home list prices were up 16% higher nationwide and 10% higher in King County at the end of July than they were a year ago? Buyers are still buying when they feel like they see value in a home. And in King County, and particularly the Eastside, where the median home price is still close to $1 million, buyers can absorb these interest rate hikes and will snap up a house if it feels like a deal. The disconnect in listing prices is that home sellers have yet to adjust to this new reality, the one where they can't slap whatever price they'd like on their homes, sit back, and wait for the bidding wars to commence. The increased mortgage rates have made it impossible for many buyers to afford what they could have just a few months ago, and so there is an adjustment. Home prices are still up, like I said, 10% in our area over the past year. Prices are adjusting just really slowly. In fact, they did take a dip last month, and prices are down around 3% compared with May. Sellers are shaped by recent experiences and stories, and before listing prices start coming down, sellers will have to stop shooting for the moon. Just because sellers are asking for more money, it doesn't mean they're getting it. Buyers are negotiating, and buyers finally have some choices. The number of price reductions on properties doubled in June compared with earlier this year. This is also coupled with much more inventory hitting the market. The most recent data shows that more homes were listed in July, with an increase of 120% over last year, and with a 45% increase in King County over last month alone. So the top question on the minds of home buyers and sellers alike is whether home prices are going to continue to fall, and if so, by how much. My prediction in our area is that we will see the rate of price increases slow down as the year goes on. The reason I believe that is we still don't have enough homes on the market. The number of investors and aspiring homeowners right now still far exceeds the number of properties for sale. Builders have struggled to ramp up construction since back in the mid-2000s, and investors have bought many of the properties and turned them into rentals. Add all the tech jobs going back to the office in this area, and that demand will continue to keep prices high. The wild card, however, in all of this is a recession. If there's an economic downturn, then home prices and mortgage rates are more likely to adjust. Home prices aren't expected to drop off a cliff if there is a downturn the way they did during the Great Recession. To see a big decline in home prices, you need to see a lot of foreclosures and distress sales at big discounted prices. This is very unlikely because mortgage lenders have been super cautious since the crisis, and therefore homeowners are in a position to weather a slower market simply by staying put if they can. In conclusion, it's a great time to be a buyer, and also as a seller, you're still making lots of money. For a buyer, this is the best in terms of negotiation ability that I've seen in about 4 years. Home prices are still higher than they were pre-pandemic, and I expect them to slow down but not decrease in value. The housing market is not as hot as it was last year, but compared to any pre-pandemic year, it's still a pretty hot real estate market. While there aren't nearly enough properties on the market to ease the housing crunch, more homes for sale, more choices, and more negotiating power is a reason for buyers and sellers to get optimistic. So whether you're looking to buy or sell, connect with me. I'm your local market expert, Catherine Ware, and thanks as always for watching. Bye-bye.